Hello and welcome to Cookin in the Kitchen, DC Coast to Coast and Boomchang Records. Second week, they're still here. I tell you what, they're cracking out some great tunes and some good banter. You all relaxed, lads? Still having a go?
Great, man, yeah.
Brilliant. Dave, I'd love to come to you. When you stepped in, you did a bit of writing. Have you written with the band, or is it mainly performance? Or?
Well, I've done a little bit of writing with Rod, and I did a little bit of writing with Alan, you know, on his last solo project.
Right.
Mainly coming up with tunes and, you know,
melodies,
things
hook
like
lines
that,
and things like that. Yeah.
It's been great. Rod's really caught on to a few of them, and with, you know, with his help,
it's really great catchy little riffs.
Things.
Oh, yeah. It's good when you connect with other musicians and you're not sort of alone, and if you can bounce ideas, it's amazing what comes out of that.
It is. It's just, but as Rod says, it's just having that space to do it. You know, it's what's out there. You know, it's just there's very busy life these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah.
You know, but trying to create that space to let stuff in. Yeah. It's very important.
I mean, I had built the studio here because with travelling so much, I wanted to come home and be able to still do that sort of thing as a hobby and a bit of fun, you know. Well, and I mean, I'd still love studio life. I mean, obviously we spent a bit of time in the studio.
We did, yeah.
And you're still doing it? Still enjoying studio work?
When I can,
finding them nice tones and things?
Well, actually, we've recently been listening to some of Alan's older stuff from before Lindisfarne. Actually,
really?
Yeah. We've had a bunch of tapes that we've been looking at.
You've been able to dig them out,
and there's some great stuff on there. So watch this space.
Well, it might be revived.
Might well be.
Hey, I look forward to hearing that. Yeah. Well, you fancy playing us another tune? We'll go straight into it.
Yeah,
Which is this one? What's it about?
This is one of Alan's, and it was from his first solo record, Pipe Dream. It's a particular favourite of mine. It's called United States of Mind.
Brilliant.
Raindrops feel like liquid diamonds falling from a cloud who has a silver lining made by passing time. And though I've not just had a smoke, I've not been struck by a lightning stroke, I let it thunder, let it whistle, let it blow like hell. I'm not really caring. My state of mind needs no repairing. Yesterday was painted grey, and I found out no reliable way of knowing what tomorrow's colours might say. While heads around me turn and twist at situations that don't exist. Oh, let it thunder, let it whistle, let it blow like hell. I'm not really minding the state of mind that needs no defining. Story, lost in love, seeking glory, listening to the music, children smile, while others with more complex claims protect themselves against the rain. Oh, let it thunder, let it whistle, let it blow like hell. I'm not really bothered state of mind finally discovered. Oh, let it thunder, let it whistle, let it blow like hell. I'm not really bothered. The state of mind finally discovered.
Fantastic arrangement, that, isn't it? I
Thank
mean,
you. It
certainly
is
got
beautiful,
the
yeah.
stamp of Alan on
Yeah,
it. That's
definitely,
beautiful,
beautiful melody,
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
I love it a bit.
Killer.
Excellent. Paul, I'd love to come to you because we've never met before, really.
No.
I think Ian's going to give you the mic. You just pull it off and so you can hold it. That's the best way, aye. There's no airs and graces in here, you know. We're all just nice and relaxed and we just do things like.
You won't mind us parking that one there.
And look, he's good. That's it. It's fancy, man. It's good. It's what it's meant to be. Playing music, you've got to be relaxed and you've got to enjoy it. And these guys certainly do that. It's absolutely brilliant. So how are you doing?
All right. Yeah, good.
Great.
Good.
I did a little research on you this morning.
All right, go
You've
on.
played in some bands, like, haven't you?
One or two, aye.
Aye. Angelic Upstarts, I noticed.
Angelic Upstarts.
This is very similar sort of arrangement. A lot of different members have been in and out of that band as well, haven't they?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It was only a sort of stand-in stint.
Oh, was it?
Because the drummer at the time sold his drum kit to take his girlfriend on holiday. And
As you do. Yeah.
some drummers do that sort of thing.
But that's quite diverse to go from like a punk band
Yeah.
into...
It was,
to this,
well, it wasn't really musically out of choice. It was because I knew them
Yeah.
and they asked me, you know, if I would stand in.
Yeah.
And I did an American tour with them, but I played on a couple of their albums as well.
Yeah, well, that's quite a lot. It's a bit more on the stand-in, like.
well,
but,
yeah.
Excellent.
But it was pretty wild experience going to America with them. Actually, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, very wild.
Very interesting. I worked in the studio when I was about 17, 18 down on the Quayside Prism. It's no longer there, but there was an accountant in one day. And we were having this debate of who won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1 year, and none of us could really get it. And this accountant pipes up and he says who the actual winner was. And it's like, oh, do you like music? And he went, oh, yeah, I used to be a bass player in a band. I says, oh, what band was it? And he went, the Angelic Upstarts.
All right, yeah.
You know, and he said, but I was only in for 6 months. And that band seemed to be sort of one of them where people, a lot of traffic.
I think they're still going, actually.
I'm sure
I
they
think
will be.
Menzies still going around and...
Still making it work. Well, songs do that, don't the songs allow for time to happen and other people can step in and take them when they go like that.
Yeah.
And it's still connecting. And another famous setup that you played with, was that Brian Ferry or something? Or?
So somebody like that, yeah.
Was it? How was that?
I vaguely remember that.
Do you? Well, there you go. I mean, it's all of those long nights on tour buses and things. I'm sure that's what it was.
Well, disassociation's a great thing, you know.
Was I not meant to mention that?
No, it's fine.
Oh, is it okay?
No, it's fine. I'm only kidding. I quite enjoyed working with Brian. Actually, it was more so recently. It was I had to up my game quite a lot because he had been playing with lots of really good musicians and stuff, you know.
Right.
So it kind of
keeps the standard high.
Learning curve goes on forever when you're in this business.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you keep on learning, that keeps you going, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant. Are we been learning any new songs? What's coming up for the future?
There's that many old songs to learn. It's a job to know what to leave out. I mean, we're starting off with
a problem, isn't it? How do you choose your set?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing 27 songs at the Christmas shows.
27 songs at a Christmas show. Now, let's say you go to a music festival and they're going to give you, 45 minutes or something?
Yeah, exactly.
It's difficult.
And then, because I went to see a band last night and they didn't do their classic song and I was a bit disappointed because that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
But then I can understand from the band's point of view, they've got to push their new material, or they've got to not push it, but, you know, sort of certainly get it out of people and do that. And Rod, you've had a stint away, solo stuff, and obviously to see you come back, that's absolutely brilliant.
It's great to be back.
Is it?
It was the last thing I expected, but I got the call at the beginning of the year would I come back, and so it's strange to be both the oldest and the newest member. But
I know somebody somewhere did like a sort of family tree of who's ever been in Lindisfarne. I think you might have a copy of it somewhere. I don't know. Do you know how many people have ever been in Lindisfarne?
There was a count at the final show in 2003. and I think it came to 33 or something then.
33 members.
Sounds about right then, yeah.
But I think that's fantastic. And all
Hey, I
these
feel like Paul Rogers here.
You look like him, actually. To be honest with you, actually remembered as a Paul Weller, but that's a different story. I seen Paul Weller, who incidentally did meet me on the corner at the Sage. Did you know that?
Yes, yeah.
I thought it was a little nice little note there to that. 33 members at the final count. That's quite a lot of people to be in a band.
2003.
But still playing all of them songs, you know. And there's some classics in there as well, isn't there?
And there's always been a continuity in the membership as well. You know,
I think so, yeah.
Always been sort of older generation, newer generation, you know, passing the baton.
From the founding members, there's always been a founding member in that thing,
yeah.
which I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to a break. Stay tuned, we'll come back to you very soon. Check out Cookin in the Kitchen.